Welcome to Drake and John's Beer Adventures, which now that it's 2022, we can announce to everyone that it's just going to be called Beer Adventures.
Yeah, it's just Beer Adventures.
We will update our marketing, our
Pages.
pictures, all of that good stuff to just say Beer Adventures. Figure it'll roll off the tongue a little bit more for our fans and for just everything else.
And by now you know that I'm Drake and he's John, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't matter.
Duh. Jeez. Idiots. And that's Consuelo.
Yeah. Well, it's fitting because we are doing a Mexican-style chocolate stout aged in bourbon barrels with cacao nibs, ancho peppers, cinnamon, and vanilla called the Chupacabra.
And we are also doing, as you've noticed, this is a Devil's Kettle Brewing out of Athens, Ohio, exclusive. Pretty sure they only sell this size bottles. These were actually gifted to us, so we were very appreciative from our friend who had donated these. This one is a triple Bock lager aged in bourbon barrels for 16 months. This one looks like it's coming in at 18.8.
It looks like,
or is it 13.3?
13.3. What's this one? I didn't
8.5, I think that one is.
Yeah, it's 8.5.
So, and this one is called Three Goats.
Also, this man's, I'm going to have some conversations with him because, you guys, I'm starting my own brewery. We need a name for it, but I got a beer set
He got
for
a brew
Christmas.
kit.
So I'm going to start brewing my own beers, and we're going to not review them on the show. But
Oh shit! Do you want to go grab the tasters?
yeah,
Sorry about that.
Where are they at?
I'll just grab 'em.
Okay. But
Oh, and also look at my new shirt, Goonies.
anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna start brewing my own beers. I don't know how that's gonna work. I've heard it's a little bit more challenging than one might think. So I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos and get in contact with people that I know that brew beer,
Yes, sir.
actually, so that way I don't completely screw this up. The first one we're gonna be doing is probably gonna be just in time for St. Paddy's Day, an Irish Red.
Nice.
So we'll have to try that. If not on here, definitely on our TikTok.
All right, we're gonna start with this Mexican style chocolate stout.
Mhm.
Main reason, I'm just worried about these ancho peppers. I don't know what an ancho pepper is, so I don't know if it's gonna be like, or if it's just gonna be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, this could be a trap. We don't know. Like we said, we've never had this beer or even... Really? Are you that concerned about the peppers? He's concerned, ladies and gentlemen. He's like, I don't like spicy. Let's just top her off. But who knows, the chocolate could come through and save the day. In the vanilla.
Cooler, sir?
Yep.
Preserve it for later.
It smells very strong, actually.
Well, you have to remember, it was still barrel aged.
Right.
So
that is a very particular smell about it. I can smell it from here. Not necessarily a bad smell, just a smell that you know
what the smell is.
you know it's there. Something has entered the environment.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think for that beer name? I'm gonna give it clever.
Oh yeah, that's clever.
Can art. So cool thing about the can art, these are actual drawings from, I want to say, a kid who had passed away, and the family had given them like the rights to his like drawings, and they go on all their bottles.
Okay.
So that was the really cool thing about it that we had heard. Correct me if I'm wrong, Devil's Kettle, when I send this to you. But I'm pretty sure it was something of that nature.
Okay.
So mind-blowing bottle art, hands down.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what the aroma is.
Especially if it's like a kid that drew it, because that's some like...
Oh, I got them peppers.
Yeah, you can smell the peppers right off the rip.
R.I.P. my liver.
Let's go. It's gonna be spicy. Not spicy. Not as spicy as I thought. Wow, that's good. I mean, a little bit towards the end, like
See,
right at the back of your tongue. But
I
oh
was
my
worried
God.
because, like, pepper and cinnamon.
Right.
I was like, wow, these are really just gonna roll. No,
It tastes
enough,
like
it
a
was.
cinnamon roll.
That's what I'm saying. It was like a sweet cinnamon.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
wonder if the way that like the cinnamon merged with like the bourbon barrel.
hmm
Um,
with the peppers too.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like those two combined might have
Yeah,
masked the pepper.
yeah.
This is really freaking
That is
good.
good. It tastes like a Cinnabon. Like when
Yeah,
you
like it really.
that's not
Seriously,
terrible.
good job.
That's good. We were concerned
I
about
was
the
worried. Like
peppers.
I only poured like a wee bit just in case.
And it
But
doesn't taste like a cinnamon roll. Like it, you don't get that strong cinnamon vanilla flavor from the aroma that you get from the taste. Like that's deceiving. It's good.
well, I mean, I'm gonna mission accomplish the flavor profile
You
for
taste
like
everything.
for what it is. Like I want to say this is my first ever Mexican style lager that's been like barrel aged.
hmm
So it's definitely a first for me. I'm glad that I could check this off the list. I definitely think I'd like to visit this place, see what else they have to offer. It's like a 4.5 hour drive for us, but
Yeah.
one of those we could do something, hit up a few other places while we're out there.
Right. And I
Uh,
like their logo up here looks like
Utopias.
our Utopia's bottle.
I'm pretty sure it's a fermenter.
Yeah.
Or oh no, I think it's an old shine. Like it kind of looks like a spittoon almost.
No, spittoons have a big open,
Oh,
but no, it reminded me of our Utopia's bottle that we had on here last week.
yeah. No, it's super sick.
If you guys missed that one, that's one you want to check out.
Yeah, we'll have to ask them what like the actual logo is too.
Yeah.
Like if it was maybe it's an old school growler.
It
It is a
you know what, it
fucking
looks like a
growler.
growler because
I'm an idiot.
you see the hook.
It's a growler.
It's a growler.
But if it's not, let us know.
It looks cool.
Cheers. Let's move on to the next one.
Yes, sir.
I had a burp sneaking when I was trying to take that sip.
I've been drinking stouts all night. Is this one a stout?
Yep.
Stouts all night, boys and
What
girls.
kind have you been drinking today?
I had a Southern Tier creme brulee.
Nice.
I had a Flying Monkeys chocolate manifesto,
Nice.
and then I had some other stout from Naked Dove up in upstate New York.
Nice. So you're feeling good.
Yeah, no pain, boys, girls, no pain.
All right. This one we might taste a little more. This one's coming in at that 13.3. Like we said, it's aged in Booker's bourbon barrels
Mhm.
for 16 months. Oh, there you go. Art by Thorold Eldridge.
Okay. Yeah. Pretty
Oh,
sweet.
damn, that one won't seal. I cracked it too far.
Put it in your.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. I forgot.
Duh.
We have our, as they would say, our to-go beer holder from Devil's Kettle. It's actually really cool. It has its own, like, actual silicone stopper, so that way it conserves the freshness. So, look at John keeping me on my toes when I almost forgot what we even had.
Sometimes it just needs to be done. And I think it'll hold. Watch you don't drip on your gray sweatpants.
I know.
Oh. Look at that.
Perfect. Now you can see the cool artwork on this as well.
Look at that. So, yeah.
A picture of that. Pop her in the cooler. Oh.
Bam.
Perfect. All right, pop this baby in the cooler. I'm definitely going to save these bottles.
They're pretty dope.
I'm going to start actually saving the different types of larger bottles, especially because I have 2 bottle clubs that start in 13 days. So I'm going to have 24 new 750s for the house.
Yeah, you're going to be driving all over the place, picking those up.
They're right next to each other.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll say they're like a 4-minute drive from each other.
We gotta go to 3 different places.
No, the Funkin' Chip ones will already be at platform.
Oh, will they?
Yep.
That's nice.
You had to choose one location.
Oh,
But I also looked at all the stuff we're getting, but we'll talk about that later.
I've never
Well,
had a
I'm getting. I
I've
should say.
never had a barrel aged stout before.
You haven't?
No.
Well,
I've,
touche.
I've never had a barrel aged stout.
Glad that I can share with
I
you.
know you've been getting really deep into stouts, but I haven't had a barrel aged stout yet.
That's like it's honestly like a smooth candy. So that's what I like about. So I just got turned on to stouts very recently.
So what are the flavors we're supposed to be tasting in this?
There honestly aren't any. It just says aged in Booker's bourbon barrels.
Okay.
So it's a lager. This is actually a lager.
Oh, I thought you
This
said...
is not a stout. My apologies. So neither of these are stouts. I'm an idiot. Sorry.
No stouts tonight, boys and girls.
No.
They look like almost like a milk stout.
I would say it's that bourbon barrel.
But it's bourbon barrel.
But that makes sense since it's a triple Bock lager.
I'm about to say, because I didn't taste any stout in this. That's why I brought up. That's why I brought up the questions. It's like, what am I supposed to be tasting here?
I apologize.
I'm not tasting any stouts. I don't know.
That's what happens when I do the reading.
Where's the gabagool?
So we got 3 goats for the name for this.
Yep.
It goes very good with the art. I'm assuming that most of the names go off of the artwork, and then the beer is made, possibly.
I'm assuming somewhat in line with the beer.
You 1,000,000% get bourbon from the aroma.
Oh yeah, you get 100% bourbon from the aroma.
All 15 months of it.
And the taste. Like it's a very bourbony tasting beer.
Right. And then flavor profile. I mean, it definitely gave us what we were supposed to have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both of these beers, I mean, overall, for what they are, I would buy both of them.
Yeah.
Like right off the shelf. I'm honestly gonna nectar both of these.
I'll give them both 4s. They're damn good. I'm not the biggest fan of bourbon beers personally.
And I've been getting hard into them.
You've been getting real big into the bourbon beers because it's weird for me because like if I want to drink bourbon, I'll drink bourbon. And if I want beer, I want that, solely beer. Because bourbon's something, at least personally for myself, I have to be in the mood to drink it.
Got you.
And when I'm in the mood for a beer, I just want the classic beer. But as far as bourbon barrel beers, these are very good. Like these are excellent bourbon beers.
Yes,
so anybody out there who likes bourbon aged beers,
take yourself to Athens, Ohio.
Yep. Get out there and see if you can find them. I don't know if they're available in stores anywhere. No, brewery only.
Oh,
even better. Take yourself to the brewery.
Yes, sir.
Support your local breweries. Support your local beers. Drink local. That's the other thing I want to do is we both have to get drink local shirts because in 2022 we are going to be.
The O is going to be the state of Ohio.
Huh?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or the O can be a hop.
In 2022, we're going to be hard pressing the drink local movement. So that way, anybody that's watching us in Ohio, take a road trip. I mean, it literally takes you 4 hours to get from one side of the state to the other. If that.
Give or take. Something like that.
Give or take. So
depends what side.
I mean, yeah. Support your local breweries. Get out there. Get out of your neighborhood, I guess. And there's a lot of good shit out there. I mean, this is good. I mean, as far as bourbon barrel, I would be excited to see what their other ales and beers tasted like, aside from a bourbon barrel, because that, unfortunately was all we had tonight. But from what I tasted, I'm sure it would be fantastic.
Definitely. On that note, we'll see you next week.
Goodbye, ladies and germs.